second year and telling someone in third year like, bro, do this, bhaiya, please, can you make this poster, bhaiya, can you please do this, is a lot more, what do you call, uh, like intimidating, because you can't say someone senior to you, yaar bhaiya aapko ye 3 दिन पहले देना था, why didn't you do it? So that is how I got introduced to managing a team. And basically then I got introduced to something as influencer marketing and digital marketing through YouTube videos itself. And I thought, why not give it a shot? And I emailed again. When you go to YouTube, when you click someone's channel, when you go to about, there's an option of finding their email. So I took out a lot of people's email and I mailed them. Keep design. I've done this, and I can make your thumbnails. So very few people replied. Then still it did not go so well because they were paying like 100, $150 for a thumbnail, and I was like, dude, this is too less. So funny thing happened. TEDx mein this guy came, Abhinav Mahajan. His manager sort of asked me, ki, can you make? Oh no, Abhinav saw these BDC what do you call, flexes and all, and he was like, these look really good. Who has made them? So someone said Vashisth has made them, and through that, you could say luck or by chance, Abhinav told them ki I need this guy to make my thumbnails and all, like my logo and all. So that's how I got introduced to the world of say logo design and YouTubers. So by word of mouth, I got a lot more YouTubers, and this is just in second year. Then eventually on and on, I got a big client, you could say Sarat Kalra. Then I got a client through word of mouth, is one of my friend's dad's website. So this is how I started making like 10-15,000 a month just by approaching people, by putting my skills on the mail. Like, dude, I can do this. If you guys need it, I can help you out. And this is how I sort of like your motivational gurus and all call it as hustle. And yeah, this is true. You need to sort of hustle and get out of your comfort zone and mail people, try to work even in college. And I didn't give a fuck about attendance because I got back 2 times in ETD. That's engineering thermodynamics. That is in first year, which was sort of a setback, but I didn't give much fucks about it because uh, I didn't care about CGPA at all. Because let's say, okay, let's break it down. Let's say Dell or any college gives you 8 lakh package. Yeah, after TDS reduction and all, it's around 1.8 thousand per day. I was like, I can earn 1.8 thousand per day. I don't think so. It's a big deal for me to like work as in get good grades. And but yeah, you should get good grades because eventually it comes back when you are in final year and you are sitting alone in your room and you're not allowed to sit in any placements because you have less than 7 CGPA. So it's sort of uh, disheartening that your friends are coming in and out, that they got placed. But then you remember that I'm earning a lot more through freelance than these guys would be making through their placements. So eventually on, I work with like very good YouTubers. One of them is Beer Biceps, one is Tech Burner. And how I got to like increase the learning capacity of my skills is I can pitch myself as like I know how to pitch. If you know how to pitch yourself, you can achieve almost anything in life. As in, mm, you shouldn't you shouldn't be so thoughtful like what should I do? I don't know about app development, but how can I even get this gig? Or how can I freelance if I don't know this skill? So and so, blah blah blah, etc. So you should just know how to pitch yourself and let the other person believe that you can do stuff. So in terms of freelancing, I would say if you guys want to get started with freelancing, download a Chrome extension that fetches bunch of email or like scrapes the email IDs of profiles of other people on LinkedIn. Let's say you want to work with someone at EY. Go to EY's HR or like mail them, cold email 3-4 people and put up your profile and everything. Make your portfolio website. If you guys have a edu.edu domain, this thing, your email ID as .edu through Manipal. you can get a GitHub student pack, which has these bunch of GitHub student pack offers. Like you can have 2 domains, 3 domains through .digital.me. So that's how I pitched myself. I made my own website, Vashisth.me, and I pitched to people like I made this website. Then I made one startup of mine, which was Prudentia. So I made Prudentia.tech because I got .tech domain free from GitHub. So that's how I showcased my stuff as a freelancer, and that's what led me to like getting good opportunities in life. Then when I moved on to like ending of second year, I was just sitting idle and I thought like every college has this merch. As in that's I was just sitting idle. Oh, before that I started Binderbug. Binderbug is sort of extinct and shut down. The startup idea it was by me and a friend of mine and also a third person called Nikita. So the idea was to like reselling books should be easy in college. Like let's just say you have one book of B.S. Grewal, you want to sell it the next year. When you go to your stationery wala guy, he will say ki I'll pay you just 10% of this. But when he sells the second-hand book, he charges 50% of the book. As in, he'll say ki, yeah, this 400 book is for 200 bucks. You can buy it for some other guy. And when some Y person is selling it and he's just getting 10%, so he's just being a mediator, he's earning 40%. So this idea actually came to Nikita and Akhil, like those two my partners in that. Nikita had this idea of website. Akhil had already made an app. We sort of made it into a web app. The backend was CodeIgniter, PHP, MySQL, and all. I had to Google a lot of stuff, YouTube. Then, as in when you start a project, you'll yourself get to learn a lot of things. And once it is in production, you'll get to know what are the challenges you face when it's actually launched. So that's what happened when I was in second year, end of second year. That was in 2017, no, 2018, January, February. We launched it in Feb 2018 after a lot of crash and burn. And then, like, where should I host the website? I don't know how to host the website. Then seniors came to help me out. Abhinav Diman, shout out to him. He gave me free hosting for the entire life of Binderbug till it lasted. So it got launched. It got a lot of users. It got 300, 350 users. People were chatting in the site. It had Firebase messaging and all. But eventually it crashed because we weren't able to make any money. Like, let's say I can see someone as Puneet Arora. Let's say Puneet wants to sell his book. He puts up the photo of his book. It's basically OLX. He puts up a photo of his book and says this 400 rupees book is for 200 and anyone who wants it can buy it. Then another guy who sees ki, yeah, it's good, I'll pay you 180. So it's a win-win situation for both the parties. So the mediator is getting cancelled, like the bookstore wala is getting cancelled. So we had a lot of pamphlets all over the college. We had a lot of posters and all. So the bookstore walas were the ones who were taking those off, as in they didn't want Binderbug to survive because it was sort of killing away their mediator thing. Because and also scalability was an issue because there were people who were posting pictures of themselves like selling his friend, like someone is selling his friend on like for 2 rupees or something, some nonsense. There was not NSFW like safe stuff to be like recorded. We did not have admin control. We were just 3 people and we couldn't pay salaries and all to people like some admin to delete the images. So we had to eventually, and we weren't able to generate any money. So it got shut down. A bummer. Then I thought of merch, as in it was entirely my idea of thinking of college merch. I saw this gap in our college that there's no merch. As in batch of 2020 bits does it, IITs do it, and Amity and all also do it. So I thought, why not introduce it? It will also generate some money for us, and also, uh, as in it was for to make Binderbug survive, but eventually we shifted to merch it as an entire different plan. We spun it off as a different startup. Nikita wasn't a part of it. Akhil and I started it back as in when we were in second year. We started for first year students, and that is also where I learned about negotiation, how to talk to clients, how to market these t-shirts and all. So yeah, so if I'm just saying, if you have your own startup, if you're starting off any tech startup or anything of your own side project, you'll get to learn a lot, and you won't like any skill. You can learn any skill through starting your own startup, or even working with a startup. So that's how we made around 5.5 lakh. We made around 11 to 12 lakhs in revenue, and 5 to 6 lakhs in profit. And this is all through Merchant. And yeah, through freelancing, I was able to earn around 3 to 4 lakhs per year in college. That is in second year. Then third year onwards, I got big client like Tech Burner, Sarat Kalra, and through like few MNCs through word of mouth. Like if I work with Tech Burner might say tell some other YouTuber like, dude, this Vashisth guy is good in app development. You could hire him. And yeah, so that's how that is all about me. And yeah, I gave a bunch of interviews. I've even got rejected through in a bunch of interviews. So I just keep trying, and it's advice for you guys as well. Someday your placements and all will come. You'll be giving interviews. You'll be applying to internships. You'll get rejected. So I would say never give up. I used to make sure to at least try to give at least one interview per week, and just to see how good I am at speaking abilities, to pitch myself, how good I am in like screen coding. There are few clients who will tell you share your screen and then code and show us how you're doing it and all. So you have to be good in all those things. And yeah, and few of you might be thinking, how did I get to so many YouTubers? So it's purely through a chain network. As in, first I got Abhinav, then Abhinav recommended me to Big Hand. Big Hand is also a YouTuber, but things didn't work out with him, some issues. Then moved on to Sarat Kalra, working with two YouTubers and Tech Burner. Through actually Neil also got me Tech Burner, as in he's a college student. He's a co-founder of iPlex. And then I worked with Captain Nick, worked with Kritika Goyal, and yeah, these are the few YouTubers I worked with, which got me to like a lot of like short-lived fame. Ki I had my name on every website's footer, so people like few people used to think, ki, who is this guy whose name is all on this YouTuber's ka footer. So eventually the YouTubers removed my name also from the footer because I was getting too much clout through that, and as in through LinkedIn and all. So I stopped. My name got removed from all that, so that's a bummer again. So I okay. After that, when I thought that this freelancing stuff and merchant and all is good, I should still try to like gain some more experience. Came to know about this, and yeah, I told you guys before, influencer marketing and business management and all. So I thought these YouTubers and all have so many followers, and like they are getting good brand deals. People like YouTubers and all make for 10-second integration. If you have 1 million subscribers and you get 1 lakh views, even a 10-second integration will get you paid to 50 to 60K for one ad. So I was like, dude, if I get these YouTubers some brands to work with, and I even charge them 10%, that's a good amount of money. As in, YouTuber is getting 50K, as in, let's just say he's getting 1 lakh, I'm taking 10%, I'm getting 10K just to like make the brand and the YouTuber come together. So I mailed this YouTuber called as Kritika Goyal. Back in the time, she had 25,000 subscribers, and she had 7 to 8K followers on Instagram. I mailed her like, I'm in third year of my college and I've been working with these YouTubers, and I can help you with business management. If you give me 3 months, I'll help you out. If it's not a profitable situation for both of us, then you can like, I'll not work for you. I told her I don't need any salary. I'll be getting you brands, and maybe if things work out, we'll work for a long time. So for the first 2 months, I didn't get any brands. I mailed a lot of brands like, this is a YouTuber, she's an upcoming YouTuber, she'll have a lot of views. If you integrate with her right now, you'll be very successful and all. So things didn't work out that good. But in third month, I got Mama Earth as brand integration, and though like it got good amount of money for me, like not for me, it got good amount of money for Kritika. It got 70,000, I got 7K. But I that field was nice. But then I thought, why not just stick to like coding and freelancing? It's getting me a lot of much more money and much more ease of access than to put in so much effort in bringing brands. So I'm still in touch with Ritika and all the YouTubers, and I'm still working with them as a freelancer in most of the times. But yeah, that's all about how these events line up and how networking and all of these stuff help you in building up your own resume, building up your own brand, building up your own image, and like never giving up on yourself. Let's say you're getting rejected, no YouTuber is replying you, no brand is replying you, no guy is telling you ki no, we can't take you. So you should like keep trying and be hardworking. Like uh, there's a saying like hard work beats talent, and I can't remember it, but yeah, there's a saying. So uh, yeah, and there's a very good quote from Kung Fu Panda, like yesterday is history, tomorrow is mystery, today is a gift. That's why it's called present. So I would say whatever you're practicing today, just keep going on it. And if you guys are like still new to development and all, are just thinking ki what do I do? I am a Flutter developer. I work on Merge stack mainly, React, Express, Node, and yeah. So MongoDB, yeah. So and what I did in college was learn about WordPress and PHP and mostly Code Igniter stuff. So that's more or less about like um how these events line up for you to get much more opportunities, and how you can also apply to a lot of. I'll give you 2 to 3 as in hacks, which is right now. I'll just share my screen if that's allowed. Um, I guess Ishan, is this allowed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can. You can.
Yeah. So there's this website called a Side Hustle Stack. I used this when I was in third year. So whatever you guys are interested in, let's say you are interested in tech, you are interested in working in working in e-commerce brand. So side hustle stack is like getting your own side hustle, and someday, eventually, I'm not even kidding, your college package and all won't even matter if you are able to earn like 3 to 4K a day through side hustles. Like if you're working with a remote company in US which pays around $10 per hour, so that's like $750 an hour. So the reason why I'm working with Unravel is because it's a startup which is paying way too good for my age. And so yeah, I personally use Frontwork for freelance stuff. And you guys should also join Contra. Contra is basically a community for freelancers, which is one of the best freelance communities. And uh, yeah, so that's more or less about it. Other than you guys should be on Contra if you guys want to start with freelancing. You should try to find work at Side Hustle Stack, and more or less on LinkedIn. I still get a lot of freelance work, but I'm not able to take it because of my day job. But yeah, that's more or less about it. I just wanted to give you guys this hack about how you can also find a lot of, let's say, uh, what do you call, a lot of freelance gigs and all. So yeah, I've been speaking for too long. Anyone has any questions?
So, guys, you can put your questions in the chat box, right?
Uh, Aside from passion of the subject, what do usually companies look for in first or second year students? Yeah, like recently, a very close friend of mine who's in first year gave his interview today, and it went very good. And I'd say they look for in first year students or second year student is the ability to grasp and their willingness to learn. When I pitched myself to Lucidius, I did not know jack shit about React or anything. I was just able to get through the interview by saying ki, boss, whatever it is, I'll try to learn it. I'm still in first year, but I'm willing to give in my more than like 9 to 10 hours per day of my day job to learn about the things which you're doing, and you should just be willing to show that you are good in doing hard work and all. So they usually look for this thing in first year students. Like, how do I know that I'm ready to do internships? There's no thing as such as the right time to do internship. You are ready even now. Internship, if you, I don't know if it's a definition on Google, but internship means that you get to learn, you get to grow, you get to know more about things. As in, let's say you like web development and all, you like making apps, start looking for app development internship and just learn some bit, like just the basic to do app, or learn about making simple static website even on React or HTML, CSS. Then if you're good enough to do that, and you think the job description matches you, then apply for it, go for it. I'm currently focusing on competitive programming. What should be my next step? That's interesting because my competitive coding is zero. Ekdam, because I know like my logical skills are good. I got 3 stars in CodeChef. I was 3 stars in CodeChef. Then my account got fuck all because I wasn't doing anything. So focusing on competitive programming is good. That will help you in companies like DirectEye, Amazon, with very good pay packages. And competitive is good. What should be my next step? You should even focus on development. I would say software development. Start making something, focus on some idea, basically make an e-commerce website, and make a lot of projects. Before I did my internship, I missed this. Before I did my first internship, I had a lot of projects. So I made a basic toy store application on Java, core Java. Then I made a basic, I had a wireframe of what do you call binder bug and all. So make a lot of projects which you can show on your resume, and just competitive programming won't help. So that's it. You should focus more on development. As a freelancer, what were your parents' reaction as to you working with some big peer earning money in college? That took you were doing great in studies. So I would frankly say the reason I started freelancing and all was you have a restriction to how much you can spend if you are getting pocket money through your folks. In the first month, second month, I was spending like 7-8K, and my dad was like, "Dude, you calm down. You're spending 7-8K a month, which I know isn't a lot. I don't know if it's a lot in your, but I am from a middle class family. So back in 2016 when I was first year, so spending 7-8K a month was a lot in terms of. I was like, no, all of my friends spend this much. I'll also spend this much. Then I got in an argument with my dad. Then I thought I need to do something about this money situation. I need more money to go to HK drink, and also I yeah, that's one of the main motivators to. So then my parents' reaction was, yeah. Then as soon as I started freelancing, I also got a back in ETD. So they were like, freelancing is good, but like just pass at least in studies. Like they weren't like ki get 10 CGPA, 9 CGPA. They were even okay कि बेटा पास तो हो जा बस. और but then what happened was कि फिर से बैक लग गई. तो सेकेंड ईयर में री देने के बाद भी बैक लग गई थी. तो मैंने थोड़ा फ्रीलांसिंग पॉज कर दिया ईटीडी में पास करने के लिए, बट फिर भी बैक लग गई. तो मैंने सोचा कि फिर मैं सेकेंड ईयर में आगे ईटीडी में, देन आई गॉट पास. देन उसके बाद तो जब when your folks reaction is only like पास ही नहीं हो पा रहा है, तो इवन इफ आई जस्ट पास ना, दे आर लाइक हैप्पी कि चलो 35% के तो ऊपर है. तो माई folks are a bit different in this aspect. Earning, I wasn't earning that much in first and second year. It was like 4-5K starting में. अभिनव का एक दो thumbnail बनाने से $800 and like if he even puts 4 videos, I was getting good money, and then websites and all 10K. So you could say 3-4K, 4 to 5K first year में per month होता. Second year से हो गया था 20-25. then yeah. So उसके बाद से yeah, do you have any plans? No buddy, not at all. My dad mom and dad are like, you should go for higher education, do your MBA, you're good in mark, you I guess they think I'm good in marketing and stuff, but I'm good in coding. So if they are like MSB कर लो, but not at all. No. अब यार मतलब I guess B.Tech is enough for me right now, and I have no issues in placements or job packages, like getting good package if I'm not in higher education. As in, if I've not done higher education, I'm not having any issues in placement and all. So, yeah, I would say I have one point regarding placement. As in, I did sit for placement only in 2 companies. I got accepted in Lido Education, like internship and full time, and also Health Card. The reason I joined Health Card was because it's in Gurgaon. It's like 3-4 kilometers from my place, and the money was okay, like 20K per month as an intern. And they were quite flexible, as in I was also doing freelancing, working with Closet Trunks, Kyria, Impasse, and all those were my clients last year, monthly retainer. So yeah, I did sit for placements in college. I got internship at Health Card. Yeah.
So, okay, guys. So I guess that's all for the today. It was a great session. We got a lot to know about freelancing and development and how we can earn when while we are studying. And thank you so much, Vashisth sir, for being with us, for giving us your time. And hope everyone got some knowledge from this. So, thank you so much, sir.
Cool. Yeah, and don't call me sir. I'm just 2020 graduate. So please.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir.